first workshop in our production was Camera Workshop 1. This is the first time we held and used the cameras, for example the Blackmagic and the Sony FX100. Due to us having this lesson, we then understood properly how the cameras were meant to be used, and this was highly beneficial to us on the shoot day as we could all easily take it in turns to film. In the second camera workshop, we made a short film in a certain order. This is highly useful for our shoot day as it meant that when you want to film on a new camera angle, you film the whole scene on that angle in order to give you lots of footage to work with when it comes to the editing process afterwards. We also learnt the instructions to dictate when filming, which helped us to be a lot more organised on the shoot day. We also learnt about the 180-degree rule. This was crucial when filming on the shoot day as it helped us when it came to keeping continuity. When editing, we used an editing software called Adobe Premiere Pro. The first thing we learnt was always to save our work regularly. This was crucial when we were editing our thriller, as it is important not to lose it. We also learnt to keep all of our unedited or useless footage in what's called a bin, in case we needed it later on to make a clip work. Next, we shot a dialogue sequence. This is a little bit harder as it meant that when we were filming we had to make sure our actors used the same actions and vocal power on every take in order to avoid sudden changes in voice. Our next step was learning to use After Effects. We filmed another dialogue sequence, but this time it involved someone being shot with a gun. We had to come up with a storyline that led to one of them being shot a few times. We had to establish the characters' roles through camera angles. We made sure not to break the 180-degree rule, as that would have made it much harder to add the muzzle flash. We then planned our test shoots. We chose the woods in school as our location as it was rural and matched the location in our thriller. We would have the characters wearing post-apocalyptic outfits. Moreover, we should have props such as guns and knives to emphasize the heightened pressure to survive. Also, another prop would be food. The location we chose was Delta Force in Surrey. It was also very close to school, which made it easily accessible. We would be filming at two locations, inside one of the cabins and outside. We chose one of the cabins dotted around for a place the man would have been living in the thriller. We chose who our actors were based on if we thought they would be able to completely fulfill the role. This affected our shoot day as it meant that our actors were pre-prepared for all they had to do and were fully capable of carrying it out well. In the end, we had two girls, Elise and Molly, and one man, Mike.